late. Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to find the broken links in the given web page. Anywhere broken links you need to find out. So what are the broken links? Broken links means what? Broken links means the link is not working. So it will throw 404, page not found, something like that. That's a broken link. So that you need to find out by this code. So we are using this. I have written a separate method, reusable method. So private static void verify links. You have to give for this method a URL of the link. How can you get the URL of the link?
Get attribute, sir.
Get attribute of href. Get attribute of href you need to call on the web element, right? So once I get the URL of the link, I'll call this method. So this method I need to give URL. So then first in this method inside, see logic we have built up. So URL class is there. URL class is the Java class. So this Java class, what it will do is it will take the URL as an input. So create object for this URL class, and then step 2. So create the object for so this URL dot open connection method you have to call. So that will return the HTTP URL connection abstract class. HTTP URL connection abstract class is. Okay. So this is the typecasting basically. So I'm typecasting to HTTP URL connection class. So then hc dot connect method you have to call. It will connect to that URL. First opening the connection to this URL, then connecting to that URL. So once you connect, if I'm fetching the response code, get response code. Get response code, it will fetch either 200 or 404. If it fetches the 200 status code, that URL is working, that link is working. If you fetch if you get the URL 404, then that link is not working or broken. So this is the process. So this is the entire thing. Then I am disconnecting to that URL. Again, one more URL we will provide for this method, and the same procedure. It will check the response code, and you are getting the response message also. So I'm printing response message also here. If response code this value is equal to 200, then I am printing the URL link is working fine plus response code, and response message is I got the response message here. The response message is res message, we printed it. Same if else if response code equal to 404. So system.out.println link is not working or broken. So link is not working or broken. So link is working or not, or broken. Link is broken or not working. Then I'm printing what is the response code. Then I'm printing the response message. You will get a page not found. Here you will get if it is a 200, you will get a response message okay. And if it is a 404, you will get a not found error. So this is how you will get. This is then disconnect that URL. So this method I'm going to call. First, what I'm doing, so I'm just opening this URL. What it will do is, so in this I found few 404 404 page not found issues. So the links are not working. See, page not found. So the 404 page not found. Some URLs are not working. That's why I've taken this website, and this one I need to find out. So that's I open, and what I'm doing, I'm fetching all the links into list using find elements API and tag name allocator. So now in this browser, how many EA tags are there. All of them I'm fetching and storing in this collection. So now that means in the entire page, how many EA tags are there? EA tag means links. So all will come and store here. It will come and store here. So once it's stored, I'm iterating that. But this one, why we have taken this one is, another collection why I have taken here is, the problem is in this collection, generally URL will start with HTTP, right? But I am seeing some null and mail to, this kind of URLs I'm able to see in this collection. So I want to remove them. That's why I'm taking this collection, another collection I'm taking. So first I'll iterate, right? I'll iterate. Okay, I'll iterate this. So I'll iterate this collection first, this collection where all my links are there. Then I will add, so all the URLs into this. See, this collection is a type of web element, but this one is of type string type. So every element is a string type. See, for first collection I'm iterating. So for the data type is a web element. So E colon, so links list. So this is the collection name. Then I'm getting the E means each web element, each link element, each link element dot get attribute of href. Just now we discussed yesterday and we have seen the program also. So that URL I'm storing in this URL variable. Then I'm adding this URL to this collection. So how can you add any element to the collection? By add method, right? So I'm adding all the URLs to this collection. So after adding, I'm removing unwanted URLs from the collection using remove all method. So what are all the URLs I found? I found null, mail to, this kind of URLs are there. Those URLs I'm finding, I'm removing all of them. So maybe you can iterate and you can remove also, but so I'm removing directly. I know I'm removing. You can say if any URL doesn't start with HTTPS or HTTP, you can remove them. So we don't need that. So then validate each link by validate link method, verify link method, verify links. So I'm iterating this collection. So this collection data type is a string. So that's why string. So L is the each link colon ls. Collection name is the ls. So verify links method I'm calling. This method I'm calling. This method I'm calling here. And so passing the each URL. So this L represent the URL because already all URLs are available here. All URLs available here. So that URL I am passing to verify links method. So then it will validate whether that link is working or not. Okay, so let's run this program. In the Firefox only I'm running that. So WebDriver is going to start. See, initialization session not created exception. So I'm saying could not start a new session. Response code 500 with the status -1. I given this path also. The program files Mozilla. WebDriver.gecko.driver. So this is the Gecko driver path. New Firefox driver opt. These are the Firefox options I'm giving. That's all okay. Let me run again. So initialization is done. still some wait time might be required. Broken links, line number 37. It's not initializing. Let me put some wait time. Yeah, so it started working. Okay, it will find out so what are all the links broken. It will find out. See, so you got all of them. See, even a link URL it is printing for us. See, HTTPS 404 link is broken, not working. 404 is the status code. Response message not found. So, and another one, this link is working fine and response message is okay. See, status code is 200, response message is okay. This second one also. So this URL is working and response code is 200, response message is okay. So still you can see which is 400 and this one. This link is not working and that's why it is a broken link, and 404 is the status code. Response message is not found. So you can find out in the result. So which one is 404 not found, and that you can report a bug. So you by these results you can report the bug. Which link is not working, you can specify that link and file a bug, so that developer will fix that issue. Okay, so that's what you need to say. 200 status code, whatever the URL has a 200 status code, you don't need to worry about that. So which URL has a 404, that URL you can file a bug. Remaining 200 means you can ignore. So that means that is working fine. Okay, so this is the I ran in the Firefox browser only. See what we did: system.setProperty, WebDriver.gecko.driver. So that's a key, and value is the gecko driver.exe. You have to download and run it. Okay, so this gecko driver, where you can find, so you can find in the selenium dot, I think I pinged already, right, in the chat. So this is the URL. So here you can find, so you can go and download this. You can go and download this 0.31.0. This is the latest one. You download exe file. Here it is. For your operating system, this is the 64 Windows operating system. This one, based on your operating system, you download and unzip that. So I have already. So I unzipped that executable. So I went to WebDriver jars. So I have a WebDriver jars. So WebDriver jars, under that executables, under that gecko 31. So here I kept that so downloaded zip file. Then I have unzipped it, unzipped folder. Inside, if you go, this is the gecko driver. So if you give this, it will work for you. And so maybe second time onwards it will work. So first time it will give some wait time, right? So give some wait time, then it will start working. So before launching the browser, this is how you need to provide. See, you set the system property, but if you are using a Maven, you don't need to set the this system.set property. You can write WebDriver manager.gecko driver setup method. You can write in the this in the framework in the Maven project. You can write this. We have already this one, but for me it is having some problem here. Otherwise, you can write like this. Even edge, right? Let me write for the same for the but I'm facing some problem here. See, you can write like this. You already in the Maven project, WebDriver Manager dot Gecko driver dot WebDriver Manager dot Firefox driver. There is a Firefox driver dot setup method, you call it. So after that, you write, so driver equal to new Firefox driver. That's enough. So this is the 2 lines you have to write. So in the Maven project, so you don't need to download exe file concept, all those things. That's not necessary. So in the Maven project, simply write WebDriver Manager dot Firefox driver dot setup method, you write. So then it will run automatically. Okay. So I'll show you in the next test ng. Once we start the test ng, we can try it out. But still my Maven project is not working. That's what where I'm just seeing why it is not working. But so I'll check that. Okay. Why it is not working. That's how to find the broken links in the web page.